a son of, you're like, what? That's how they looked at Christ. It's even when you read the book of Luke and the book of John, they even called it out. They like, is this not the carpenter's son? They're like, we know him, his mom, we know his brothers. This he ain't no son of God. This is carpenter's son, right? Oh, you got that? Okay, read on.
9, verse 3.
Read that the last part of that verse one more time.
9. Verse 2, reading on. And when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him.
Right, because like I said, it wasn't about serving him because he was some great. He's 6'5", 6'6". He got a big beard. See what I'm saying? He just looked like something like damn LeBron James or something. That would make it easy for people to worship him. That would make it easy for people to believe on him. But nah, he came as a tender herb, a tender plant, right? Somebody that he wasn't the comeliest person, right? Bring this up.
Reading on in Hebrews 2, verse number 16.
Bring it out.
For verily he took not on him the nature of angels.
See, that said he took not on him the nature of angels, which he could have, right? But he took not on him the nature of angels, meaning he didn't come as an angelic being. Go ahead.
But he took on him the seed of Abraham.
He said he took on him the seed of Abraham. So guess what? He came as a man just like me and you.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So he came as a man just like me, so he bled just like me and you. He grew up and had to go through things just like me and you did. Hey, he had to get some straightening from his parents before. You read that in the book of Luke chapter 2. A lot of people don't really read in between the lines. Right? When you read that in Luke real fast, go to Luke chapter 2 and go to the second to last verse.
The book of Luke, chapter 2, and verse number 51.
Bring it out.
And he went down with them and came to Nazareth.
Read up one more verse.
Verse 50. And they understood not the saying which he spake unto them.
Right, that's after he told his mom, he said, don't you know about my father's business? Because she asked, she's like, where you been at? Like, she getting on him, huh?
Verse 49.
Go ahead.
Verse 49. And he said unto them, how is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my father's business?
This is a 12-year-old talking to his mom. He's like, you ain't know about my father's business. What you mean where I'm at? Right. That's what he told his mom. Watch this, though. Read.
God. Read on the book of Luke, chapter 2. Reading on down, it says, and they understood not the saying which...
So they didn't understand what he said. They don't understand, like, they understand, but they're not thinking about it like, oh, this is the son of God. Like, this is Christ. This is the anointed one. They know, it ain't like they didn't get told before, at the beginning when she was pregnant, but they like, it's going to be hold on, don't talk to your mama like that. Watch this, though. This is the point I want to read.
And they understood not the saying which he spake unto them. And he went down with them and came to Nazareth and was subject unto them.
And was what?
And was subject unto them.
He said that he was subject unto them. And that gives some straightening.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So he went through the same things we went through. Right? He had to go through the same things. But remember, this is a man. He in flesh, just like we in the flesh. See what I'm saying? He got to fight against the temptations just like we had to fight against the temptations. The difference is he overcame all of those temptations. So don't get it twisted. Yeah, he's the son of God. Yeah, he's Christ, so on and so forth. But he dealt with the same things we had to deal with. Right. That's what made it so great. Because that was him showing, hey, look, I know what you're going through, but I overcame it. Right? Let's keep reading though. Hebrews
2 in verse 17.
Bring it out.
Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto him his brethren.
It said it behooved him to be made like his brethren. Meaning he wanted to be just like us. Right? As far as our life, flesh and bone, you understand? Going through the struggle like how we going through the struggle. See what I'm saying? So he was made just like unto us. Read.
Unto his brethren, that he might be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to God, to make reconciliation for the sins of the people.
Right, to make reconciliation, right, for us. Right, same ones that's going through the things that we going through, dealing with the things that we dealing with, subject to the things that we got to be subject to. He like, nah, I'm gonna be just like them, right, and I'm gonna show them how to overcome the world. Right, go to John chapter 11 and start at the second to last verse. Right, bring this up.
Luke 22 and verse number 40.
Bring it out.
And when he had, verse 42, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this.
Go
Verse 41. And, and he was withdrawn from them about a stone's cast and kneeled down and prayed.
Right, so he's praying now. Guess what? He had to pray just like we gotta pray. We going through it, and when times getting tough, we going through certain things. We trying to figure stuff out. We don't know how we gonna get this or get that done. But guess what? What do? We drop down to our knees. We call on the Father.
Right.
We pray to the Most High. Guess what? He had to do the same thing. Why? Because he's in the flesh, just like we in the flesh. Read.
Saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me.
So he knew he had to die for the sins of the people. He knew it already. But guess what? Imagine if you knew when you was going to die and how you was going to die. But you knew you had to do it, though. You'll be like, you sure there ain't no other way, Lord? Like, you sure there ain't no other way we can reconcile our people back? Right? Ain't no other way? You sure we exhausted every option? That's basically what he going through, because why? What's weighing on him heavy? The fact that he got to die tomorrow. Knowingly. And imagine, he always do this. It's not like he just got some epiphany out of nowhere and knew it. No, he always do this. So imagine for years and years and years, you know your fate, and you know when, you know the hour and the day of when you're going to perish. That'll weigh on any man. See what I'm saying? Any person in general. So that's what he's dealing with in the flesh. Right? His spirit, obviously, right, and his spirit is going to come into play. Watch this.
It says, from me, nevertheless.
It said, nevertheless. So remember, in this same prayer, he's asking the Lord, hey, is there any way you can take this cup from me? Meaning take away what I'm here to go through. Is there any other way we can do this? But he said what?
Nevertheless, not my will, but thy be done.
That was the spirit. He said, but hey, at the end of the day, it ain't about what I want. It's about what the Father wanted. And he knew that. So he's like, nevertheless, not my will, but let thine be done. See what I'm saying? So yeah, you had times and instances towards the end, like that one right there. Like when you read the book of Matthew chapter 27, when he get crucified, and he screamed out, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? That was the flesh kind of peeking out because of what he was going through. He in pain and in agony right now. Right? Now he understands the bigger picture. Yeah, he getting tortured. See what I'm saying? So it wasn't that he had a lack of faith or he didn't understand. It was just, guess what? He was just like me and you. See what I'm saying? In these fleshly bodies that we in. With these thoughts that come in our mind that we don't want. You see what I'm saying? Dealing with the things that we got to deal with. So that's why, if you're willing to answer your question as to why you see it in that instance when he was on the cross and he spoke out and said what he said as far as why he thought God took him. That was just his flesh talking. Just his flesh talking, that's all. Right? Most definitely, King. We love you, brother, man. We love you. Lord willing, you have safe travels, you know, with the job, and as well as when you're on your way back to Alabama too. You got any other questions? All praise to the Most High. We love you, brother. All right. All praise to the Most High. Yeah, and that's a fact, man. That's true. And he had to do, and that's mighty though too, man. That's a mighty way to think. Imagine having an option of being able to do something or fulfill something, but you get to use it. You get to use your angelic body, man. You get to have all power, rather you get to come as a God, basically, in a literal sense, right? Imagine that. But you still, take the weight and the form of your brethren, right? That's you in the spirit when you do that, man. Right? He really was in the spirit when that decision was made, but nevertheless, right? Moses did that too, man. Moses did that too. Hey, what's going on? What's your nationality? Moses did that, man. He went down to go struggle with his brethren, man, and his people.
Crazy word.
Right? That's what he did, man. So it's everybody mind not set up like that, man. You want to bring it up?
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
It's like in verse 24, read down. By faith, Moses, when he was come years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather than suffer affliction.
Did it say he refused? I'm asking.
Refused.
See that? He said he refused that, man. Meaning what? He had the opportunity to be basically royalty. But it said he refused to be called Pharaoh's daughter, man. Read.
It says, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God.
See that said choosing rather to serve and afflict. What's going on, family? Y'all trying to take a flyer for us? It's just a YouTube channel going into our history. Y'all got what's your nationality? Y'all guys chosen people, man.
Yeah.
You know God had a chosen people.
Yeah.
Check that flyer out, brother. All right, it's a YouTube channel on there going into our history. Y'all history too. We got the same history, brother. All right, we the Israelites. All right, you be an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. Be safe, brother. Yeah, he said he would rather go with the people, with the children of God, man, and struggle and suffer. Right? What word did he use?
He said, choosing rather to suffer affliction.
It said to suffer affliction, man. You know what I mean? It ain't a lot of brothers it ain't a lot of brothers in the truth that would choose that, man. In the truth. Right. Imagine being you in the high percentile in the country, man. In the high percentile, man. Grew up wealthy. I ain't talking about your parents that got a couple $100,000. You make a $200,000 a year, $100,000. I'm talking about you up there, man. Ain't a lot of people that would leave from there, man, and come and struggle with their people, man. Ain't a lot of people that would do that, right? But guess what? Moses did it though, man, and he chose to do it. Wanted to do. He said, choosing rather to suffer. Right? Imagine all the problems we got, man. Right? Imagine the financial things we got to go through. Even if you got money and you stable and all this and that, imagine chill. It still be like, man, you gotta money manage.
Right.
You always damn money managing. Right? All right, yeah. All right, we gotta put this to the side. We gotta put this up. All right, we gotta do this. We gotta do that. Damn. All right, this taking most of my check because this happened or the car, or whatever the case may be, man. Hey, imagine not having to never deal with none of that. Financial issues is non-existent, right? What's going on, family? Y'all trying to take a flyer for us? It's just a YouTube channel going into our history.
Yeah.
It's just a YouTube channel.
I know I was trying to hide something, you know what I'm saying?
You good, Ken?
Awesome. You good, brother? Nah, you good, brother. We ain't got you on there, brother. All right, you guys chosen people can't be safe while you out here, brother. All right, we love you, brother. All praise to the Most High. See, they ain't supposed to. Anyways, yeah, man. It is. Imagine financial issues being non-existent. Imagine never having to go through something like that, man. Right? Yeah, money ain't everything, but hell, it's the money. Hey, even the Lord told you that though. Even the Lord said money answers all things.
Right.
Right? Now, Jake behind the camera don't get simple. Right? Right? It just mean when it say that, it just mean what? Right? It's just talking about money is a defense.
Right.
Right? Without having funds and you know the equitable funds to be able to do some things, you're very hindered. Right? Even the disciples understood what? You need money to do certain things. What's going on, family? I'm doing all right. Y'all trying to take a flyer for us? It's just a YouTube channel going into our history about who we are. All right, y'all guys, chosen people, kings. All right, we the Hebrew Israelites. Y'all be safe while y'all down here, all right? What's going on, family? Y'all trying to take a flyer for us? Damn, what was I saying? Oh yeah, even the disciples understood that they needed funds. When you read Acts the 4th chapter, right at the end of the chapter, what was everybody doing? Everybody was bringing all of their stuff to the disciples, right? Why? So the work of the Lord could be done, right?
You're busy living in the past and not the present.
I know you ain't talking to me. I know you're not talking to me.
Somebody else talking
You're not talking to me, so I know
else talking to
You can do what
so
you
if y'all trying
want,
to take a
but
flyer, this YouTube channel going into our history. Right, yeah, it's all no. I promise you today is not the day for you. I promise you. I've been on 10 since this morning with Esau. I'm sick of Esau right now. Nevertheless, right? They understood it. Paul, when you read the book of book of 2 Corinthians, man, he got on them. He got on the church of Corinth, man. Right? Because they was kind of he wasn't asking for it.
Right.
But at the same time, he's like, man, if I wanted to, I could. I'm just not. But the fact that y'all not even trying to trying to offer so on and so forth. That's an issue. That's a problem.
Right.
Right? What's going on, K? Be safe right down here, brother. All right. Well, you going to work? Okay. All right. Damn, for real?
In a bottle?
Yeah. All right, King. We in captivity, but we gonna pray for you.
With a fifth.
Sometimes that's hey. Take it. Going to work with a fifth. Crazy. My brother's crazy. He ain't stressing. He's stressing with a K. Brother's stressing. Right? Nevertheless, right, they understood these different things, though. Right? So money is a defense, man. The Lord said that in the book of Ecclesiastes, right? In the answer of all things. Right? Not in a literal sense, but it can help and do a lot for you. Right? Especially if you call yourself evangelizing, and serve the Lord, trying to travel, do things, so on and so forth. It take money to do those things, man. It take money to take care of your family. You can't be an infidel.
Right.
Take money. So what that mean? You gotta get a job, so on and so forth. The list goes on. Right? The list goes on. You have something?
The book of 2 Thessalonians 3 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
For even when we were with you, this we commanded you that if any would not work, neither should he eat.
Neither should he what?
Neither should he eat.
You gotta work. You gotta put your hand to the plow, man. You gotta do what needs to be done to take care of yourself. And if you have a household, your household. Right. And if you're in the ministry, to help take care of the ministry, man. Right? Help take care of the ministry. Don't be that over righteous brother saying you don't want to work for Esau. Right? You gonna get it how you live. Don't be a brother that you feel me go off into the woods. You call yourself getting off the grid. Now you in the woods, right, doing God knows what. Right? Nobody hear from you. Right? Let's go back to that in the book of Acts chapter 4. All right, Acts chapter 4 and verse what is that, 16 or 13?
Acts 4 and 13.
Bring it out.
Now when they saw the boldness of Peter and John and perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men.
And that's how a lot of times, especially these other nations, but that's how they perceive us as unlearned and ignorant men. Right? But in this context, right, like we were just talking about earlier, it just means they didn't think that they were men that would be able to understand and break down the scriptures. Right? Because why? James, Peter, you understand? John, so on and so forth, Matthew, these men didn't grow up in the synagogue, right? Among the doctors of the law, so on and so forth. Right? So they like, man, how they know these different things? Right? And then that's why you see, go ahead.
God. They marveled and they took knowledge of them that they had been with Yahushua.
Right, and that's how people, and when they perceive the words of the Lord coming forth from the servants of the Lord, they take account that, hey, these men, hey, they dealing with something a little different. Right? And hey, that was them, we just dealing with the spirit of the Lord, huh?
Right.
Right, to the best of our ability to come out here and profess and rightly divide the word of truth.
Right, right.
Right, give me the book of Psalms chapter 78 and verse 1. Right? A lot of things going on the face of the earth, man. A lot of things going on, man. What's going on? Can you doing all right, brother? Being safe while you out here, man, as always. All right, you need anything, let us know, brother, all right? All right, go ahead and bring us up. We all good, kid. We appreciate it, though, for sure. All right, go ahead and bring us up.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78, and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
And it reads, thus,
It's a nice
give
hoodie.
ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth.
Right, and that's what we want our people to do. We want our people to incline their ears, you understand, to the words of life, man.
Right, right.
And it's time now more than ever, man. It's not time to pussyfoot around. It's not time to play around and do this and procrastinate. It's time to get right or get left, man. Right? Because we living in the end times. They can say, man, you've been saying that. Guess what? We'll keep thinking that if you want to. Then. Right? Keep thinking it in and we'll see what happens. Right? Go ahead.
All right, the book of Romans 13, verse 11. In that knowing the time, that now it is high time to
what?
It is high time to wake out of sleep.
To do what?
To wake out of sleep.
Our people gotta open their eyes, man. Right? People gotta open their eyes and wake up and understand the days and the times that we living in. Right? And stop being programmed. Our people have to stop being programmed in the last days. What's going on, King? Doing all right, brother? All right, be safe while you're down here, brother, all right? You Hebrew Israelite, brother. We love you, King. Right? Our people got to stop being programmed, man, by the ways of this life and society, the things that it presents, right? And we got to move in the spirit of Yahweh Shah when he was being tempted, man. When you read Luke the 4th chapter and how he used the words of the Lord to do what? Right? To fight off the temptations, to fight off the things, you understand, that was coming up against him. Right? That's the times that we live in. That's the time we always live in. Nevertheless, right? What's going on, brother? What's your nationality? You said, huh? Black? You trying to take a flight? It says a YouTube channel going into our history. Right? Read.
It says, for, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Right? See that? It said, now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Huh? Right? And we get, and I say this all the time. Every single day you go to sleep and wake back up, that's literally one day closer you are to the coming of our King. Right? Every day. Every day you a day closer to that, man. You a day to all hell breaking loose, bombs getting, nukes getting dropped on American soil, so on and so forth, man. Right? What's going on, Kenny? Trying to take a flyer for us? Just a YouTube channel going into our history about who we are. All right, more like God's chosen people. Can't be safe while you out here, brother. All right. So these are the things that our people gotta put in their mind frame. All right. Right? Put in their mind frame and don't get blinded by the bright lights, man. Don't get blinded by the bright lights, the weather breaking, and yeah, I get to come outside and be a freak and this and that. Nah, man. No. It's time to make sure that we're doing the things that we're doing. We got the ability to be able to overcome the world, the ability to be able to get through it, the ability to be able to overcome the world. Right? Like you read about it in the book of John, chapter 17. We got the ability to do these different things. Right? Read.
We have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins. Who is the image? Like who is the image of the invisible God?
Right? It's on that, right? So it said even right. We got the ability to have redemption, man. Right? Through Christ, man. Right? And all praise to the Most High God, right? For that being able to
Still can't hear it.
be there and happen for us, man. Right? So, nevertheless, the point is we have to take advantage of these different things. We have to take advantage of them, right? While we got the opportunity, man. Right? Give me that in the classic in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1, man.
It's the car.
Right?
Ecclesiastes chapter
It's
12,
the
verse
car.
number 1, and it reads thus: Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Right? It said, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, man. Read.
It says, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I had no pleasure in them.
See that? While you got time before missiles start dropping on U.S. soil, man. While you got time, while you can still see the servants of the Lord out on the highways and byways. While you got time to still be able to have access to YouTube videos to be able to get the word of the Lord, man. Take advantage of it. What's going on, family? Can we give y'all one Bible verse that y'all can keep walking? One Bible verse of the day. I know y'all ain't got y'all verse of the day yet. Might as well let me get that to you and let y'all go on y'all way. Yeah, it's a YouTube channel going into our history about who we are. All right, check that out. All right, we're gonna give y'all one Bible verse. Is that cool? You know what? I'm gonna give y'all something I know y'all probably never heard before. Is that cool? One Bible verse, right? Go to the book of Acts, chapter 13, and verse 1. And I want you, if y'all heard it before, I want y'all to say y'all heard it before. If y'all haven't heard it before, say, no, I ain't never heard that before. That's a bit. All right, bring this up.
Acts 13 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets.
Right? Y'all know what a prophet is, right? Right. So it was certain prophets, right?
And
teachers, right? Not school teachers, but men that taught the word of the Lord, men that taught the Bible. Go ahead.
As Barnabas and Simeon, right, that was called niggers.
That was called what?
That was called nigger.
Y'all know that was in the Bible? Y'all ever heard that?
Yeah, this one like converted from like the Bible or something.
Nah, we believe in the Bible. Nah, we follow the Bible. Right? What we doing for y'all is we showing y'all how the people of the Bible just like us. It's just like us. Have you ever heard a so-called white person be called that before? No. You heard a white person be called the N-word before? Right, exactly. I'm talking about with the ER on there. That crazy word, right? But who is that term reserved for? Right. It's reserved for us. So what's the point? What am I showing y'all with that? The people that was around them was calling the prophets, the teachers, such as Barnabas and Saul, what? Niggers.
Right.
Why are they calling men that learn from Christ, that walk with Christ, right? That learn the teachings of Christ, that was teaching the words of Christ, why would they call them the N-word?
Good question.
Huh? It's because it was us. We was the ones that was walking with Christ. We was the ones that was teaching the Bible. We were the prophets. But guess what? If you go on your phone right now, you type in Peter, or you type in Paul, or you type in Barnabas, what's going to pop up?
Okay.
The image of the so-called white man going to pop up.
Right.
If you type in Jesus, what's going to pop up?
White
He was
Jesus.
a white person, right? But why though when the Bible tell you that Christ was dark skinned, he was darker than all y'all. So how come like if that's the case, where did that image come from?
Good question.
Where did that come from? Y'all believe me? Or do y'all want me to show y'all with one verse? Do you know what the word devil means? I'm glad you said that though. Watch this. Do you know what the word devil means? No. The word devil means deceiver. Deceiver. So the reason the word devil is right there is because that image. The reason it says devil right there is because that image is a deceiving image. Because in the Bible doesn't describe Christ as looking like that.
Right.
Right, let me show you what. I'm gonna show y'all one verse and let y'all go. I promise. Watch this. This for you, bro. This really for all y'all. Because did y'all all think that Christ was a so-called white man like that? Yeah, when you praying, you got an image of a white man in your mind. It's alright, be honest. Right? Watch this. We're gonna show you something.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Start at 11.
Verse 11.
Right, listen to this. Watch this, Kings. Right, I just need a minute and 30 more seconds of your time. I just need one more minute. All right, bring this up. Start at verse 11.
Verse 11. It's the book of Revelation 1 verse 11.
Bring it out.
Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last.
This is Christ speaking right now. Okay? Y'all listening? Christ is speaking right now. Read.
And what thou seest,
He said, and what you see. So he's talking to John the Revelator right now. John is the one that wrote the book of Revelations. He's telling John what you see. Read.
write in a book.
He told him to write it in the book. And this is the book that he's writing it in. So let's go up 2 verses and let's see what he's seeing. Read.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like to the Son of Man.
Right, talking about Christ. So now he's seeing Christ. He's seeing Jesus right now. Read.
Both of the garment down to the foot, he girded of the time. He girded about the head with the golden girdle. And his head and his hair were white like wool.
It said his hairs and his head was white like wool. What texture is wool? Wool. W-O-O-L. Y'all ever seen a sheep before? Sheep got curly thick hair, right? That's wool. Y'all all got woolly hair. Good. Y'all got woolly hair. Don't girls come here, that's woolly hair. Woolly hair. So on and so forth. Right? So Christ got woolly hair, just like woolly people. Watch this. Read.
As white as snow.
Just like your grandparents, their hair will be gray or white, right? When they get older. Read.
And his eyes were like a flame of fire. And his feet like a fine bread.
What color is brass, brother? Huh?
It's like green, but
Brass is green?
grass is not green.
Brass.
Right.
The beat.
B-R-A-S-S.
It's like
brass.
It's like golden.
It's like a penny.
Yeah.
Right. Now read it. It's one more word.
It says, as in his feet like a fine bread. As if they burn and they burn.
When you burn something, what happens to it?
Catch on fire.
It gets darker.
We got somewhere to go.
I know, but you think that this is Christ, brother?
We all spin back whenever we get over there.
Come on, brother. You're not going to spin back. Don't go your whole life thinking Christ a white man, brother. Don't do that to yourself. Come on, brother. We just read it in the Bible.
Right.
No, come on, brother. I believe in you, brother. And then y'all going to walk off with him?
Maybe a seed was planted.
See that, man? And I blame the conquistadors and the so-called white man for that, man.
Right.
I blame them for that, man. Right? They the one that broadcasted white Jesus across the face of the earth, man. They the reason why you got Chinese men that's teaching the damn Bible now, man. They supposed to be teaching out of these scrolls and shit, man.
Right.
They the reason why the African man, them believing in damn Jesus Christ, man. White Jesus Christ, to be exact. Right? Got our damn Northern Kingdom brothers, all these motorcycles. That time of the year, to all praise to the Most High. That's all good. right? It's all good, right? These niggas ain't gonna prevail forever, man. Right? We gonna catch, hey, we gonna win some, we gonna lose some. It's all good, right? Nevertheless, man, hey, I blame the so-called white man, man. Because they the one that broadcasted this image throughout the four corners of the earth, man. That deceiving our people. It's messing me up. It got devil stuff on it. Well, yeah, if you actually read the Bible, that everybody say they believe in. Don't everybody say that?
Everybody say it.
I never heard a Christian say he didn't believe in the Bible.
Right, right.
I never met a Christian that didn't believe in the Bible. Are y'all Christians? Y'all believe in the Bible? Do y'all believe in Christ? What color is Christ? Brown. How do we know that? Middle East is a direction.
Right.
Right? And everybody, the people that's over in the Middle East right now, not brown. Right? And specifically talking about the small lands, right? That's over in the land of Israel. Right? But my point is, we know that based off of the scriptures. Because in the Bible, it shows us that Christ was a so-called, but he was a dark-skinned man. Right? I just missed. Nevertheless, these are the things that our people gotta hold on to, man. Right. They the ones that gotta hold on to. They don't break it like that. But the union is like it gets 7. It gets 70 degrees and all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. Everybody I ain't never seen this many motorcycles before. At one time, just back and forth. I feel like every so often change of stoplight colors, the group of motorcycles comes back. Nevertheless, these are the things that our people gotta disassociate themselves with, man, and stop believing in the lie. Right? They gotta stop believing in a lie, like you read about in the book of Romans chapter 1, man. Right? Who turned the truth of God into a lie? Man, give me that, Bible shop. Romans chapter 1, verse 28. But the thing is, we know who turned the truth of the Lord into a lie, man.
Right, right.
We know who did it. We know. But we need our people to know that. Yeah, okay, cool, I know. Okay, yeah, cool, this brother know. Okay, cool, that brother know. But we need our people to know. We need more of our people to know these things, man. Right? Go to Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 6. Go ahead.
Romans 1 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
You changed the truth of God into a lie.
Into a what?
To a lie.
Who did it, man? Who did it? The same people that turn everything into a lie. The same people that everything they hand touch, it get destroyed, man.
Right.
Or it get worse. Right? You ever seen a trend happen? And it's a trend that Jake and Eve doing or something, and then the so-called white man bring his funky ass around and do it, and now they don't nobody want to do it no more, man. They mess the whole thing up, man. They mess the whole thing up, man. That's what they do, or that's what they did, and still do it to this day, man. Who changed the truth of God into a lie, man? None other than your so-called white man. Go ahead, read.
God. Into a lie and worship and serve the creature.
People worshiping the creature now. Right? Caesar Borgias. Right? Our people will turn their back. Think about this. Our people will turn their back on the words of the Lord over that image, man. And I ain't even talking about the one that got the horns on it. I'm talking about over defending white Jesus. Over defending white Jesus, they will turn their backs on the word of the Lord. I thought the word of the Lord, didn't the Lord say in right? Didn't the Lord tell us we were supposed to seek out of the book of the law? It said seek
Isaiah 30.
It said seek ye out of the book of the law, man.
Isaiah 34:16.
Right? Nobody do that no more. Nobody do that no more. It's the opposite. They have completely, what's going on, family? Y'all trying to take a flyer, just a YouTube channel going into our history, about who we are. Right? That God shows a beautiful family. Y'all be safe while you're out here, alright? they had managed to literally flip that. Literally. People don't go by the words of the Lord no more. People go based off of feelings, emotions, and what they pastor said, or what they heard TikTok say. And they regurgitate that, or what an image has showed them. People would take all those things. People would take a pastor and never question a pastor, but they'll come and question us all day long.
See that?
They'll question, what's going on? Can you try to take a flyer for us? What's going on? Can you doing all right, brother?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, brother? What's going on, bro?
Good,
They will come and question us, but won't ask not one question on Sunday service. Not one. Won't raise the hand. Won't ask if they won't go after service and ask them on there. Nothing. They just take it, receive it, and bring it back to their house. Right? As in they hold it nigh unto them. Our people hold the wrong things nigh unto them nowadays. Right? At one point in time, our people held the words of the Lord nigh unto them. Now we hold the words of men. We hold images. We hold what Nana told us. Right? What granddad told us. Right? And truth be told, a lot of them ain't even believe in white Jesus. Man, if you're getting for real, at least mine did. Right? So go ahead.
Verse 25, reading on.
Bring it out.
And serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
And people will serve, and people will serve Jesus Christ more than they serve the Most High God. And that's a fact. People will serve Jesus Christ. Think about it. Trinitarians don't even really acknowledge the Most High. It's just Jesus. It's like, hold on. What about the Most High?
Right.
What about the Father?
Right.
What about Him? And that is idolatry. That is true idolatry. That's idolatry. Idolatry don't gotta be a damn pillar. It don't have to be a statue. It don't gotta be fat Buddha. Right? Nevertheless, right, bring this up.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 7 and verse 6, and you read,
No.
if he oppressed, not the stranger, the foe.
What's that?
Verse 8, it says, behold, ye trust in lying words.
Our people, and I bring this out all the time. Why? Because our people trust in lying words to them. Nobody proves stuff no more. Nobody will prove you. If you can dress it up to sound good, they'll take your word for it. They'll take your word for it, man. You'll get mad and go tell somebody else. Just regurgitate it. They'll regurgitate. You'll tell somebody else, they'll regurgitate it in a heartbeat. All you gotta do, you dress it up nice enough. You dress it up nice enough, man. Hey, they gonna take it around with it, man. They gonna take it around with it. No proof, no nothing, but it sound good though, man. Right? This dude did an example of that at the TED Talk. Alright, this dude, long story, very, very, very short. Dude did a TED Talk and he was showing how you say something can determine if it sounds believable or not. How you, and that's true, that's really true though. Because you can say something that's true, and it can be right 100%, but if you don't say it with a lot of confidence, you unsure, you kind of, what I think is, people won't believe you based off of that.
Right.
But in his TED Talk, he talked about how cigarettes actually has good effects. Like it affects you in a good way, contrary to what they teach. And he talked about how it was a new study that came out, and he's saying all of it, and it's like, damn. And then at the end, he said, yeah, that was all fake. But he asked the people how many of them thought that what he was saying was true, though, about the research that he allegedly did, which was a lot, on purpose. Right? And a lot of people were saying, hey, I damn near thinking that it was true, but it was how he was saying it. My point is, so the pastor, your Islam, whatever the case may be, the white man, they will dress something up so good for you. And what our people do, they just take it and run with it.
Gullible.
Why? Because it's coming from them. But like I said, we'll question all night long. They Right, what's going on, family? Y'all trying to take a flyer for us? It's just a YouTube channel going into our history. It's alright, it's alright. We love y'all, so y'all be safe while y'all down here. So we gotta stop taking advice from people like this, man. And people like that, we gotta stop. Right? We gotta start taking advice, we gotta stop taking and learning everything we learn from them and so on and so forth. We gotta stop and we have to make sure that we come to the word of the Lord, man. And see if these things be true or not. Be like the church of Thessalonica, man. That search the scriptures daily, whether those things are true or not, like you read in the book of Acts, man. We gotta be like that. Our people have to be like that, man. Right? Because if not, if you're just gonna be like this, right? Go ahead, bring this up. Jeremiah had to get on them for that. Right? Read on.
Read on. It says, behold, he trusts in my word that cannot profit.
He said that can what?
That cannot profit.
No profit comes from being told or believing that it don't matter what color Christ is. Don't let them profit from that. Let them profit from being told that. Let them profit you from being told that Christ is a white man. Don't nothing profit you from that. They might say, well, hold on, what does it profit if telling the people that he's a so-called white man? Because guess what? Those people that don't believe in the Bible because they think it's what's going on, family? Y'all trying to take a flyer for us? It's just a YouTube channel going into our history about who we are. All right, y'all guys, show some people, sisters. Y'all be safe while you're down here, all right? Those people who don't believe because they feel like it's we heard that thousands of times. Man, that's a white man book, man. Hundreds of times, that's a white man book. I don't believe that book. Guess what? If they can see themselves in the Bible, and I'm not talking about who they experience, I'm talking about because they're like, oh damn. They thought Paul was so dark. They thought he was an Egyptian. Hold on. Moses put his hand in his bosom, and it came out white, leprous as snow. Then he put it back in, and it came back to its normal color. Well, what's the opposite of white? What's the opposite of leprous and snow? Okay, well, hold on. Why are they being called the N-word in the Bible?
Right.
Okay, why is Songs of Solomon chapter 1? Why does he have the attributes of my cousin down the street? Him having gold teeth, gold chains, him calling himself a handsome black man. Why? Hold on. Now they begin to see themselves in the Bible. Now, what's going on, family? Trying to take a flyer for us, King. It's just a YouTube channel going into our history. All right, you guys, so some people, King. We the Hebrew Israelites. Be safe while you're down here, brother. All right? Love you, King. Now, guess what? Now, that person that once didn't believe, guess what? Now they'll give it a chance. Now they'll give it the opportunity. Why do you think a lot of our people join Islam? My bad. Not Islam. NOI. Nation of Islam. It's a difference. Why do you think a lot of our people do that? Why? Because it's a lot of so-called black men that's behind it as well. Right? The movement and so on and so forth. In order, all types of things. What's going on? What's your nationality, if you don't mind me asking? Black and Russian? What's your father, man? Huh? What's your father? Black. Black? Take a flyer, brother. Right? Black and Russian is crazy.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that before.
Man, that's a first. Right? What was Jake out here doing, man? Right? Nevertheless. Yeah, now my point is now they'll be able to gravitate towards it more. Right? I fell away for that reason. Not me not believing in God or nothing like that. But because I'm like, it got to a point to where, bro, I know Christ is not black. I mean, I know he's not so-called white man. Right? I know this can't be it. Right? I know a bunch of stuff that we got taught during slavery can't be what. And then you got the slaves praying to the same God as the master. Master praying for one thing, the slave praying for against it. But now, so who's prayer gonna answer? The math ain't math. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I'm talking about Islam. A lot of people, they go to Islam because it's believe it or not, to how they make it perceive. I'll put it like that. How they perceive it and how they make it seem. What's going on, brother? Doing all right? What's your nationality? What's going on, brother? We talked to you before, man.
Always, man. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, you good, brother?
Sure, thank you.
All right, be safe while you're down here, brother. You guys show some people. Remember that, brother, all right? All right, we the Israelites. What you say, King? My bad. African American, you believe in God? Okay, all praise to the Most High. You believe in the Bible? Okay. You believe that God has a chosen people? Who do you think His chosen people are?
Obviously, the Jewish people.
Who are the Jews? Say that one more time. Sodom and Gomorrah. What you asking? Nah, no sir, no sir. So the Jews, right? You said you'd be African American, right? Brother, you would be a Jew. You would be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, right? The word Jew is just a shortened version of the word Judah.
Right.
Right? And our people, right, the so-called Black or African Americans, we are the real Jews according to the Bible, according to the Most High God. Right? All right. Now you got another people claiming to be Jews or Jewish, right? We call those people imposters.
Right.
Right? Why do we call those people imposters? Why would we say something like that? Right? Why would we? Right? Why would we say things like that? Like, man, I'm not the real Jew. Why do you think we think that? Right? We didn't just wake up one day and think that we was a real Jew. That's not how it works.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So we're gonna show you something. All right, brother. Go to the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. What's going on, brother? Trying to take a flyer for us, King?
Tennessee.
Trying to take a flyer, brother? With the hat, the black, the jewelry. Trying to take a flyer, brother? Just a YouTube channel. What's your nationality?
Uncle Solomon. The book of Song of Solomon, 1 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
I am black.
I am black.
Now this is King Solomon speaking. Right? King Solomon is the son of David. You ever heard of King David? King David had a son named Solomon. Now Solomon is saying he's what? Read that one more time.
I am black, but comely.
So King Solomon said, I am black but comely. The word comely means handsome or beautiful. So he just called himself a handsome black man in the Bible. Right? Solomon would be considered a Jew.
Right.
Right? But yet he's calling himself a handsome black man. Right? So that's something we got to take into account, right? All right, let's get another example, right? Go to the book of Acts, chapter 21 and verse 37.
Acts 21 and verse 37.
Bring it out.
That Paul was to be led to the castle.
You ever heard of Paul? Yeah, Paul, right? Mighty man, right? One of the apostles, right? Go ahead.
He said unto the chief captain, may I speak unto thee? Who said, canst thou speak Greek?
I said, can thou speak Greek? Now this man is asking Paul, how do you know how to speak Greek? Right? Why is he asking him, how does he know how to speak Greek? Watch this, read.
Art not thou that Egyptian?
Because they thought they mistook Paul for an Egyptian. Now what color were the original Egyptians?
Good question.
You know, white? I know a lot of movies nowadays portraying the so-called white man, right? But the ancient Egyptians, right, they were a dark complexion.
Right.
Right? They were a dark race of people, right? Coming from the lineage of Ham. Right? So the Egyptians, right, were dark-skinned people. So they mistook him for an Egyptian, you understand? And they didn't understand how he knew how to speak Greek. But why? Because of his complexion. He was a dark-skinned man. Right? So that's another example, right, of an Israelite man, right, who would be considered a Jew, right, being referred to or being described as or mistaken as, it's all you are, right, as a dark man, dark complexion, so on and so forth, but they were Jews, is the point. The point is they were Jews. All right. So with that being said, right, we're gonna read you one more thing, or two more things. All right. We're gonna get the Give me Deuteronomy 28:68, and then we're going to get you a commandment. All right, King?
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
No.
And the Lord shall bring thee unto Egypt.
Right, the word Egypt means bondage or slavery, captivity, being uncomfortable, so on and so forth. This goes on. All things associated with being uncomfortable. All right? Go ahead and read that one more time.
And the Lord shall bring thee unto Egypt again with ships.
It said with ships. Right? What people went into slavery on ships? What? Who though? Right. So-called black men. Right? Now, this happened, this is being said in 1446 BC. This is Moses prophesying to a particular group of people. He's not speaking to the whole entire world when he's saying what he's saying right now, right?
Right, right.
So what people is he speaking these words to? You said, huh? You right. The Jews was in there too, right? Right? Read 29 and 1 real fast.
The book of Deuteronomy 29, verse 1.
Bring it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
So he's speaking to the Israelites. Now the Jews are from and in the nation of Israel, right? That's why you see right here on this board, right? You got Israelites, and then you got the 12 tribes. You got Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, and that's so on and so forth all the way down. All right, so yeah, he was talking to the Jews, but he was also speaking to the other 11 tribes, right? So with that being said, if that's the case, he's speaking the words to who? Right? What's the name of us though? Was he calling us black people back then? Well, not Jewish. Jew is one tribe. Technically it's one tribe, but it can be referred to as 3 different tribes. Right? What was the nation called? Huh? Israel. Yeah.
Right, right,
Israel.
right.
So it's the nation of Israel. Right? You would be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Right? So Moses was speaking to the nation of Israel, which contains the Jews, which contains the other 11 tribes as well. All right, King? So who was Moses speaking to? That's
Right.
That's right. So he told the Israelites that they was going to go into slavery. Stop going too far, right? Read that one more time.
It says, "In the Lord shall bring thee unto Egypt."
Shall bring thee unto Egypt, bondage, slavery, captivity. Go ahead.
Again. With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Yeah, with ships. What people went into slavery on ships? So-called black people. What did God call us though?
That's right.
Right, and that happened to us, right? So, that being said, you just learned your God-given nationality. Remember, the Lord never called anybody black as a nation of people.
Right, right.
He never called anybody African-American as a nation of people. Right? But he called us what? That's right. That's the point, King. The point is, we God's chosen people, the Hebrew Israelites. Right? And as the Hebrew Israelites, there's things that we got to do. Right? So we're going to get you a commandment. Is that cool? We're going to give you one commandment. All right, King? All right, go to the book of Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7.
Wow.
You eat pork? Okay. Like you eat shrimp, crab, lobster? You don't like shrimp? What about crawfish? What about catfish? You eat catfish? Alright.
Leviticus 11 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
Alright, so the Lord said, pork, pig is unclean unto us. Because remember, we is chosen people. Right? Royalty, right? He's chosen people. So as his I got one. So as his chosen people, right? The brother got you. Right? So as his chosen people, right, there's things that we gotta do. There's a standard we have to live up to. Right? There's a way in which we have to abide in, and that's the way of righteousness. Right? So it's a righteous thing to be obedient unto the Most High God.
Right, right.
Right? And being obedient unto him is following his directions. Right? Following his laws, his statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, right? So one of his commandments that he gave unto us as chosen people, what did he call us? Who's the us?
That's right.
That's right. The children of Israel. We the Israelites. So he told the Israelites that pork, pig, swine was unclean unto us.
Right, right.
Right? Meaning what? We can't. Right. We can't consume it. Why? Because it's unclean. The Lord straight up and said, hey, it's unclean to us, so we can't deal with it, right? Now, you said you eat pork, right? You be willing to put that front foot forward and to cut the pork off and not eat it anymore? For the Lord, for God?
I can try, yes.
You can try? Alright? I believe you're going to do it, brother. I believe in you, brother. You can do it, man. I believe in you, brother. Alright? Because guess what? Loyalty. Right? You the son of the Most High God. Think about that. He chose you. We literally his chosen people.
Right.
And he set us aside. And in setting us aside said, nah, I don't want you to be like the rest of the, I don't want you, y'all special. Right? I don't want y'all doing everything everybody else doing.
Right, right.
Right? But I want y'all to follow me. Right? And that's what we got to do. We got to follow the Lord. All right?
Where'd you get your crown?
You said what?
Where'd you get the crown?
Me? Oh, Mitri?
Amazon,
Yeah, Amazon.
Etsy.
Yeah. A lot of different places. Right? So, with that being said, right, that's something you're gonna try to do to the best of your ability, right? Right, you gotta put that front foot forward now, all right? You got it? All praise to the Most High, all praise to the Most High, right? Let's read on. Or drop down to verse 10.
Well, right here it is.
Praise
Jesus.
Verse 10. And all that have not been.
Hey, brother, we love you. Can't be safe, all right, brother? Definitely.
And all that have not been scales into the seas, into the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing that is in the waters, they shall be abominations to you.
Right, so those things that don't have fins and scales, right, we can't eat it. Right, we can't devour it. Right? Nope. Because good. Catfish, they don't got scales. Right, so it's unclean unto us as a people. Right, shrimp, crab, lobster, oysters, so and so, those things don't have fins and scales, so we can't dabble with it. Remember, we are different people. We set apart. We different from everybody else. Right? So if we different, if we holy, right? Because the word holy means different or set apart. So if we holy unto the Lord, we gotta abide by what the Lord tells us. That's our heritage. Right? It's not our heritage to eat things like that.
Right.
It's our heritage to eat the things that the Lord says is clean for us to eat. Right? So you can still eat fish, but it gotta have fins and scales in order for you to eat it.
Right, right.
Right? If it got fins and scales, you're good. Do your thing. Do your thing. Right? But if it don't got fins and scales, you can't do it. You got a question?
Like, kind of like drinking red wine, right?
Hey, bro.
It's got me water into wine, right?
You said what?
Like drinking red wine.
Okay, what about it? You got a question about that?
Like, would y'all be okay with us drinking
Sorry, I got my website.
us drinking red wine? It's amazing water into wine.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to drink wine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with drinking wine. There's nothing wrong with drinking liquor. Now, just like anything is bad for you if you consume it too much. It's bad if you consume too much water. You can literally die from drinking water.
Exactly.
So, just like anything in the world, you don't want to drink too much, right? But it is okay for you to drink though.
Yeah, it's just you have to balance it out in order for your body to maintain it.
Yeah, you don't want to be a drunkard. Go to the book of Proverbs chapter 20. Or it's like I'm on Proverbs chapter 20. I think I'm on 20.
Bring it out, bring it out.
I see you around a lot. You from here, aren't you?
Gary.
Ah,
31 and 4.
The book of Proverbs 31 and 4.
Bring it out.
It is not for kings, O Lamel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor princes strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish.
Hold on, read that first part one time. I'm gonna tell you why I say it's not good for kings to drink wine, right? Read that one time.
It is not for kings, O Lamel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted.
Meaning, anytime you're doing something or that's going to require you to put forth judgment, and judgment doesn't mean like you getting on somebody doing something bad or you judging somebody, but you have to discern the clean from the unclean, just to put it in simple terms. You don't want to be inebriated or drunk or off wine or liquor while you're doing such a thing, or while you're trying to decide. Put it like this: if you have to make certain decisions that are heavy matters or weighty matters, the last thing you want to be is drunk, or you don't want to be drunk, period, but tipsy or off the liquor while you're trying to discern those different things. Right? That's why I'm saying it's not good for kings to do it, because the king, he can drink, you understand, but if he's on the judgment seat and he's having to make decisions and do judgments, the last thing you want is, that's like you going to court and the judge drunk. Now you innocent the whole time, but they judgment perverted. They tell you that even in the law. That's even in the law in the book of Leviticus. They tell you the priests, they couldn't drink because they had to discern the unclean from the clean things. Right? You gonna say something?
So it's like a should not type of situation.
Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you about to go to work, brother, and you got a job where it's a heavy thing that you gotta kind of try to do, you don't want to be drinking. Right? If you about to go to a job interview, brother, you don't want to take 3 shots and they go to your job interview. Right? If you doing whatever you're doing, you about to go drive, right? You're trying to get blasted and they go drive or do anything at all. Hey, what's going on, my boy? You doing all right, man? Hey, y'all be safe while y'all down here. Take a flyer, man. Right, we just out here trying to uplift our people, telling they God show the people. Right, sorry for your loss too, brother. I heard about that, man. Much love to you and your family for sure, brother, for sure. Love you too, man. Y'all be safe while y'all down here, for sure, for sure. Keep reading on, because this is going to answer that.
Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine to those that be of heavy heart.
Right, said that are ready to perish to those that be of heavy heart. So the Lord gave you these things also as well to be able to partake in it. You see what I'm saying? Christ himself drank wine. You see what I'm saying? You have people who are boiled in the spirit and they drink wine. Now you don't want to abuse it, like I said earlier. Too much of anything can kill you. Right? But you want to drink it in moderation, right?
Heavy heart, let him drink and forget his poverty.
And do what?
Forget his property.
That's when the Lord gave you something where you don't gotta 100% feel everything. We in captivity. We're going through it with these things that we're going through. He gave you. Obviously, you want to use the Lord first and foremost before anything as your outlet.
First and foremost,
Right?
that's the foundation.
That's right. You're right. Right? You want to use the Most High God first and foremost. Then you're going to say you partake in the things that He has given unto you, like the vine. Right? There's nothing wrong when you get off work and you take your little sip and everything, whatever it may be. Or it's the weekend, you don't got nothing to do. It's okay to take you a sip. Right? And enjoy yourself, right?
It reads on. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. Open thy mouth, for the dumb is in the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction.
Right, go to 20 and what? It was right in my face. Staring at the damn thing in my Bible.
Proverbs 20 verse 1.
Bring it out.
It reads thus: wine is a mocker.
Right, I said wine is a mocker. Read.
Strong drink is raging.
Strong drink is raging. Right? People, you'll hear people say, they'd be like, man, wine bad for you, drinking bad for you, look at the devil. Guess what? Wine is a mocker, strong drink is crazy. Right? You got some people that drink strong drink, they drink Hennessy, they get aggressive. Right? But guess what? The latter part is the important part. Read.
And whosoever is deceived thereby is not
It
wise.
says, but whosoever is deceived thereby. Meaning if you deceive to the point to where you get out your body from drinking, that person not wise. If you abusing it to the point to where now it's altering your judgment, that person not wise. If you using it to the point to where now you're becoming a mocker, right? Or you're becoming raging because you drink, that person not wise. Right? So it's nothing wrong with drinking, but you don't want that drink to consume you. Right? Drink the drink. Don't let the drink drink you. Right? You gotta be in control of yourself. Right. Your limit might be different from mine. Right? My limit might be 2 drinks. Right? Two, and that's it for me. Yours might be 3 or 4. But that's for you. I mean, that's for you to know, and for you to understand, and for you to make sure that you don't pass those bounds, right? Because then if you do that, you know, unrighteous judgment proceeds after that, right? Not wise judgments come from being drunk.
That brings you up represent. I bought a King Cobra a couple months ago.
You bought a what?
King Cobra.
What?
Malt liquor. King Cobra.
I thought he was talking about a literal king like a snake. You say, damn, brother, where you do that?
I don't like
You
snakes
know,
at
with the
all.
content, y'all do something like that. Right, but you got it. My bad.
I had that. Believe it or not, it lasted 3 days. I didn't cocaine. I'm sampled.
Well, how big is it?
Like when you
Tall can.
Yeah.
Oh, a can?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just a little, like a pop can or something?
Like a 40.
Say
Can.
it last you 3 days?
They don't have them in bottles. They got them in cans.
A little too much.
Yeah, but like I said, that's for you. I don't know what your limit is. Now I'm gonna know what your limit is if we around each other and you drink, you're not getting things back, you start getting out your body. Nevertheless, right, you know what's good for you, right? Or you should know what's good for you, you should know what's not good for you. Right? So know your limits, right? Know to exceed those limits, right? Don't fulfill Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 1. Basically, don't fulfill that. Don't become a fool, right, in that moment because you let the drink take advantage of you. All right, King? Right, but real quick, right, this brother gonna come up, he gonna continue to edify you. All right, King? So all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Shimmy Yahweh, Kwam Yashala.
Come here, Sal.
If you have any more questions, you want to start saying that.
I want to know more about you guys were talking about it, so my family.
Did you get a flyer?
No.
Okay, so the flyer right here, right on there, we got our YouTube, we got a whole plus for the class we study, we got an email on there to get a hold to us. We do this every Friday and Saturday. We use the YouTube that way, that word, the word of God, you got to hear us. Right, that's maybe the sign, and that's the knowledge that come down from all of them. They don't come where we at. So use YouTube, right, to get that word out to the front of the earth. Because the Lord said in James 1 verse 1, Right, so the Lord said in James 1 and verse 1, right, that y'all just bring it out.
James chapter 1, verse number 1, and it reads,
Bring it out.
James, a servant of God, and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
Right, so the Lord said to the 12 tribes, which is the Israelites scattered abroad. Right, our people across the world, in the 4 corners of the earth, our people in Europe, our people in Africa, our people in Central America, in Asia, China, Taiwan, we all around the earth. So the Lord said that greetings to us, right, the 12 tribes of Israel. So we use YouTube as a device to get the word of God to our people. So it'll record us. Yeah. Right, so we'll spread that word, that message to the Most High God. Because give me Isaiah 30 and verse 20. There's going to be a point in time, right? The teacher's not going to be on the 4 corners. Right? You're going to have blackout, where our people ain't gonna be able to go to YouTube and get that information. It's gonna be a famine of the word. Give me that too in Amos 8.
Isaiah 30 verse 20.
Yeah.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction,
Right.
yet shall not the teachers be removed into a corner.
Right. That's what we in right now. The teachers not being removed from the corners. Right. We be able to speak the word right freely. Right. Without getting persecuted, without going to jail. But those times, hey, it's a coming. Those times is coming where we're not going to be able to preach the word of God. Did you know in some countries this Bible is banned? This is like 40 plus countries you can't even read the Bible. China, Dubai, whatever.
I think Kim Jong-un, he just gave a 2-year-old life just for having a Bible. A 2-year-old.
See that? That's ridiculous. That's how you know this word is pure, right? It's for our, they use it as a weapon, but for us, it's to unlock our minds on who we are, unlock that captivity, that bondage, that prison that our people are dealing with. Because being in prison is not always physical, it's spiritually as well, mentally.
Right.
Being calling yourself a black man, that's being bond, right? That's a spiritual captivity because our people are not the same color. Our people are brown, right? Beautiful shades of brown. And our people say African American. That's 2 times. That's 2, right? What part of Africa, right? And we understand we was brought over here on slave ships, right? We was forced to learn Christianity. So we was forced to worship this man right here, right? And the only reason we put the horns on him because he deceives a lot of our people, right? Because a lot of people think that's who our Savior is. After all the rape, rob, and murder, the same people are supposed to save us, right? So we teach our people, but keep going on this real quick.
It says, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thy eyes shall see thy teachers.
Right, so our people got the opportunity to see the teachers, to see the prophets of the Most High God, to see, right, that they with these words that they've been taught, right, it was lies because the men that was teaching, right, the pastor, they just under the umbrella of white supremacists.
Right.
Right, under Christianity, the Roman Catholic Church, right, the same ones that brung that cross over here and burned our Northern Kingdom brothers alive, right, if they didn't convert, right, to Catholic Christianity, right, so now you see the teachers, the real men of the Lord, right, is teaching, give me that, Job 27 and verse 11, bring us up.
The book of Amos chapter 8 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of the hearing of the word of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea.
Right, so like it says not of water or bread, but the words of the Lord. So those days is coming where we not going to be able to come out here and teach, right? We ain't going to be able to do it because if the prophecy got to keep going, the prophecy got to continue to get pushed on this earth.
Right.
That World War III, anarchy, right? Because that's the only way our Lord Savior will come back and save us. It got to be destruction, got to be chaos in the earth, right? But hey, our people, just like you, Shannon, you said what? Robert, just like how you got the opportunity right now, right, to take this knowledge, learn more about your heritage, right? What days we kept, right? What we used to wear, the things like the brother went into, the dietary law. We got to do those things right now while we got opportunity. Because all grace periods run out, right? We living in the grace period, right? So while you got grace, it's up to you to take advantage, right? And do everything that you can, right, to make things right in the eyes of the Lord.
Right.
Right? So that's our duty, man. That's what we got to do. Bring this up real quick.
Job 27 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
I will teach you by the hand of God.
Right? So I will teach you by the hand of God. Right? And the only way you're going to get taught through the Bible, through the precepts, through the verses. Right? Man, I just can't teach you how to be a man and not go to the Bible. Right? The Bible teaches you how to raise your children, how to love one another, how to treat one another, right? The things how to please the Most High God.
Right.
We gotta teach you by the hand of God.
For all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass. The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away. But the word of the Lord endureth forever.
Said what?
But the
Word of the Lord endure forever.
Man gonna come and go. Right? We're gonna give up the ghost, we're gonna go in the third heaven. But the word of the Lord endure forever. These words haven't failed us yet. But if we don't pick up the book and read the words, and we don't believe, not gonna understand what's going on in the earth. We're not gonna understand why it's a nation of people call themselves Jews, right? Or they say Jewish, or they say Israelite, right? But when you go say Israelite, you go into ite, that's going to say descendant of, right? We the descendants of Israel, right? We the chosen people, right? But if you don't read these words, you won't unlock the truth. Right, give me Psalm 119, right? One verse, 162. Psalm 119, verse 162.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 62.
Bring it out.
Verse 6.
119.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and 162.
Bring it out.
I rejoice at thy word, as one that findeth great spoil. I hate and abhor lying, but thy law do I love.
Right, it says, right, the law do I love. We got to delight in doing the Most High God's words, His laws, statutes, and commandments, right? But you got to trust in them. You got to believe that you're an Israelite, right? If you don't really believe that you're an Israelite, then all these things that we bringing out ain't gonna make no sense.
Right.
Right, we bring this up.
The book of John 8, verse 32.
Bring it out.
And ye shall know the truth.
Right?
And the truth shall make you free.
Right, so you shall know the truth, right? What we bringing out right now, but it's up to you, right? So, hey, just like when you read in Acts, they searched out the scriptures, right? They ain't just believe man because it sounds good.
Right.
They went in the Bible, they searched it out, they got them the Bible, right? They searched these things out to see if it was true or not, right? Because man, they can speak good, speak well, but hey, at the end of the day, the Lord said all men are liars. All right, but you got to do your own research. Give me the classic in Proverbs 25, verse 2.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse number 2.
Bring it out.
And it reads thus: It is the glory of God to conceal things, but the honor of kings
is out of the matter.
We got to search out the matter.
Search it out.
Right, it's up to you. We can't force it on you. We can't beg you. We can't sit you down to chain you up and just continue to read the words of the Lord. You got to do your own research. You're a king walking this earth, and the king, he's going to search out the matter. Right, so that's what we up here to do. That's why we got the camera, that way we can show our people that's not downtown, right, that's somewhere in Alaska, right, they don't really see a camp, right, somewhere down North Pole. Our people everywhere, man.
Right.
Right, but that's what it's for, to teach our people and show our people that we who we are.
Right.
So that's what we got to do. Lord willing, Rob, that you take heed. You got the YouTube, you got the flyer. You can check us out anytime, man. Click the little button. Right, we be out here every Fridays and Saturdays, right, 8 o'clock until whenever, and on Saturdays, around 3-ish until whenever. Right, but it'll be good to see you again. Lord willing, you got a Bible? I'll praise the Most High God. So that's cool. So when is the Sabbath day? Start from back. Alright, so we're gonna show you the Sabbath day real quick. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with going to a establishment, but like I said, you want to make sure they're bringing out the Bible, precept upon precept, and actually teaching you, and you be able to ask questions when you don't understand something.
Right.
When they answer questions, they got to be Bible verse, here a little, there a little. All right, bring us up.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse number 9.
Bring it out.
Verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right? It says the seventh day is the Sabbath. So when you look at a calendar, what is the first day? No, what's like what day of the week is the first day? Say Sunday. Sunday. Right? So Sunday the first day, 7 days after that is what? Gotta be what? Saturday. Right? So the
Get us
seventh
a
day
strike.
of the week is Saturday. Right? But do you think the Most High God got 100 clocks in heaven? How do the Most High God tell time?
Good question.
How the Most High God tell time? Right? So we're going to show you. Give me Leviticus 23 and take a second to the last verse and read it.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, and verse number 5.
Bring it out.
And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. In the evening and the morning were the first days.
Yeah, the evening and the morning was the first day. So the days start in the evening. Right? That's coming into a new day. It don't start at 12 o'clock.
Right, right,
Right? That don't. The middle of the night is a new day. That don't make sense.
right.
That's what men taught us. Give me that Daniel, right? 7. Right, yeah. But that's what men taught us.
The book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 43.
Bring it out.
That your generations may know that I make the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
Hell, Grandpa.
The book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 32.
Bring it out.
It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the ninth day of the month at even, from even unto even.
Right, so that's the point, right? You afflict yourself at even to even. That's showing you a whole day, right? So what man did, they changed the time. That's why I believe this Sunday it goes back a damn hour. Or it'll go up an hour only. Daylight saving. That's what men do. They want to be the Most High. They want to change how the Most High God ordained things, right? They say the Most High God says this. They want to put a twist on it and do their own thing. So bring this up.
Daniel 7 verse 25.
No.
And it reads, and he shall speak great words against the Most High,
Right?
and shall wear out the saints of the Most High,
Yeah.
and think to change time,
Said what?
and think to
To
change
change time.
Said think to change time.
in laws, and they shall be given unto his hand until a time, and time to divide
He
them.
said it's going to change the times and the laws. Right? They're going to do these different things. That was prophesied in the Bible that men of this world, right, that run this earth is going to change the times. Right? They're going to change the laws. Right? That way they say it's okay to be an alphabet boy or an alphabet girl. But the Most High God, he condemns it. Right? He said you can't do that. That's against your natural nature. Right? If you're a man, you need to be a man. You can't just 12 years later, you change it up and get surgery, now you're a woman. That's not how the Most High God ordained. You cannot just change that. All right, we bring this up.
The book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse number 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepters of rulers.
Right. And I'll go with them.
Yep. Verse 13 in Isaiah chapter 14.
Bring it out.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also among the mount of the congregation and the sides of the door. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
That's the point. They want to be like the Most High. That's why they change the time, they change the laws, because they exalt themselves as a proud man, right? And they want to be like the Most High, right? So the Sabbath day is start Friday sundown, Saturday sundown. That's the Sabbath day, right? We just came into the Sabbath right now because it's sundown on Friday, right? So remember, the seventh day is Friday sundown, right? Saturday, that's the Sabbath day, right? So that's how you tell the time is going to the day is because of the sun. That makes sense? Mary, you got any questions? 1 second. Yeah. For sure. All praise to the Most High. So do your research, Rob. Crack open that Bible. Right? This is the last thing I'm going to read to you. Give you Revelation 1 and verse 3. Right? Hold on.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 1, and verse number 3.
Bring it out.
Blessed is he that readeth,
Right.
and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Right? So that's a blessed is he that readeth. Right? So that's what you got to do. Right? Continue to increase in knowledge. Continue to, hey, come out here if you got any questions. I'm going to answer them. But, hey, the Lord said, blessed is he that readeth. Alright? Yeah, do the research. That's right. Alright, you got to start talking about it. All praise to the Most High God.
Hey.
You got some last one.
It's the book of Acts chapter 17 and verse 11.
Yeah.
These were more noble than those in Thessalonica in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so.
Ready of mind and search scriptures daily. That's what you got to do. Search the scriptures daily. Right away, you continue to increase your knowledge. All right, brother. All right, be safe out here. Much love, man.
Sir,
What's going on?
you're a king, you're a king, you're a king of all kings, but Jesus Christ, no.
What's your point?
Can I have a Bible?
The Bible ain't got no Bible given out. The Bible you get one for the Dollar Tree.
Look at that.
That's all for the so-called black Spanish Native Americans. What's your question? We in church right now. We in church. All right. Well, modern day Christian would be a part of Christianity, right? But the real definition of Christian is a follower of Christ.
Right, right.
In that definition, we are a follower of Christ. Right? We just believe in the Bible. What's your nationality? Yeah, what's your ethnicity? What's your father? Yeah. And what's his father? Okay. What tribe? So we're gonna read something to you. We're gonna see if your spirit bear witness to this, and see if you agree with the Bible. All right. So give me the book of Revelation. All right.
The book of Revelations, chapter 13, and verse number 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Right.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Do you believe that? Somebody, if a nation of people lead another nation of people into captivity, they need to go into captivity. So the white man, right? He led the so-called black man into captivity. Do you feel like it's justice for them to go into captivity now? No, just get yay or nay. Well, I'm asking you, you say you believe in the word of God. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. I'm asking you, is that a righteous thing? Do white man, he led the black man to captivity. Is it righteous and the justice for the white man to go into captivity now? So you don't believe the Bible? Right? So you don't believe what you believe. You believe parts of the Bible. What parts do you do believe? You don't believe in Revelation. So the whole Bible is real. We just read Revelation last month. And it said he that leadeth the captivity, he goes into captivity. I know we believe so. That's a death penalty. That's just like somebody. Okay, so we're gonna keep reading.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Read it on. Verse 10, read it on. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Him that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Eye for an eye. Right? We believe that. All praise. So that's righteous though. The Lord said,
But that's the Old Testament. They try to make it different. That's the Old Testament.
Revelation. Okay, we're gonna get you. It's cool. That's why we out here teaching. So we're gonna get you another account.
It's the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 1 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Right? It says it's a righteous thing to recompense. You know what recompense means? It's like justice, right? Recompense, justice, to give back, right? To them that trouble you. So you reap what you sow, right? So if a nation of people rape, rob, and murder, and that's all they sow, that's what they're gonna get. That's just the just value. That's like they say in the world, karma. Right? You give off what you get back. So last one.
Exodus 21 verse 16.
Bring it out.
And he that stealeth a man is selleth him, or if he be thrown in his hand.
Right, it says, he that stealeth a man, right? Take him from his homeland, steal him, and sell him.
He shall surely be put to death.
Right, so if somebody steal a man and sell him, he should surely be put to death. Alright, so all praise to the Most High God. Right, so last one, right? Isaiah 14:1. So we about to read about the kingdom of heaven, right?
Bring it out.
Right, so in the kingdom of heaven, who do you think that's going to build up the kingdom of heaven? He gonna build it up, but he's the director, right? He gonna put all the pieces, but he's not actually physically gonna do it. Who do you think gonna build up physically, right? The kingdom of heaven. You gotta be his people, or you gotta be somebody that's under the people, right? Because this way you a boss, you gonna have workers, right? So listen to this.
The book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Right? You didn't know the Most High God, he got a chosen people. It's the Israelites. It's the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. It's the chosen people. But he said he's going to have mercy on Jacob, which is the Israelites. Go ahead.
And will yet choose Israel.
Right?
And set them in their own land.
Right? He's going to put them in their own land. Go ahead.
And the strangers. And the strangers shall be joined with them. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Right? What does it mean when somebody cleaving? They cleaving to you. What do you know what that means? They clinging on to you. It says the strangers will cleave on to the house of Jacob, right? The Israelites. But go ahead.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel.
Well, like if some take something, right? If I take somebody's shoes, that's my possession, right? Right, but we're reading about the kingdom of heaven right now. Just like how you gotta remember, just how we was taken over here, the Lord said he's gonna recompense the same thing. We're gonna take them down to our homeland. So let's go ahead.
The house of the Lord shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
See, that is always a just balance. They gonna take them captives whose captives they were, then finish.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Over their oppressors. That's the kingdom of heaven. So the strangers, which is, if they not the so-called black, Spanish, Native Americans, they will be building up the kingdom of heaven. Right? So if they not black, Spanish, Native Americans, that's who won't be building up the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Right? I mean, that's beautiful. All praise the Most High God. Right? So, yeah, I do. All praise the Most High. So, what you're saying is true about your father's grandpa. You would be, right, an Israelite from the tribe, from the tribe of Gad. That's the Native Americans.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, bro. I learned something new tonight.
So, with that being said, as the Israelites, we got to keep the law, statutes, commandments. Are you willing to keep the laws? So if the Most High God told you eat pork, be straight up. So the Most, I know you do. Can't eat pork, right? That's what you heard. That's in the law. As the Israelites, we got to keep the law. So you realize the Israelites got to keep the law, right? So are you willing to stop eating pork? You got many things. You got something. Tofu, I mean, you got beef bacon, you got turkey bacon, you got chicken, you got lamb, you got bison, deer, all those different things you can eat. Right? You got to subject to damn pork, which is the filthiest animal on earth. Besides the that's in the land, that's in the water, the shrimp, crab, and lobster. Are you eating those things? So, yeah, if you change the diet and not eat the abominable creatures, you're going to get closer to the Most High. In the temple, give me that real quick in 1 Corinthians 3, verse 15, because the temple, right, you got to keep it, your body's a temple, you got to keep it pure as much as you can. We understand we're in a land of toxin and chemtrails and, abominations, and we got to do our best to take care of our temple.
That's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Know ye not that you are the temple of God,
right,
and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
Right.
If any man defile the temple of God,
how can you defile the temple of God? Besides food. Right, but I'm saying besides food, how can you physically defile your temple? You got, of course, abomination, crab, lobster, and pork. What else are people like doing? You defile the temple, liver cancer, what else? Smoking. Right, that's a huge thing for our people. Well, nothing on time. But that's defiling the temple. It says, if any man defile the temple of God, well,
him shall God destroy.
Right, while we in the grace period, we don't want to be destroyed, man. You don't want to be destroyed. Yeah, you do. And that's just a sign. Lord, we understand a just man falls, but you got to get back up. You can't be, give me that real quick, give me that in Proverbs, I believe 25, when we talk about the dog going back to his mom. Proverbs.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just encountered a demon like at the total lift press on that back. The Holy Spirit, you got the breastplate right in front of you. I feel that. Bro, it was crazy. Like I prayed out for the demon, and the demon started freaking out, right? The demon was actually freaking out. And he said to hold different place. He was coming to get you. Like he had the same thing as us, right? And I was praying for him. I was like, if he pulled the cross up, do it. And the upside down, I mean, do it away. And then I was like, bro, God, he got the plan for you. Like, God knows how to we can break that up. Pray. God knows you. And then he started breaking out. I just started reading the Bible.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's that Bible.
Lord said that the word is a even being in this group, we get caught up. We might pause, we might hear something, you should always examine yourself and always do better. But bring this out real quick.
Okay, Proverbs 26 verse 11.
Bring it out.
As a dog returns to his vomit, so a fool returns to his folly.
Right? So the fool returns to his folly, right? Returning to his sin, returning to lewdness, smoking, abominations. The fool would do that, right? That's why, you got to be around like-minded brothers. You can't be around somebody that you got a problem smoking. Why would you go around them Carl and Tyrone knowing they gonna have 2 packs of them Newports, or they gonna be having some weed around? You can't be around that because you're gonna fall into that temptation, right?
Still there, but you can't see. It's always there. Everything up. So, I mean, that's just like sober-minded again, bro. And I'm just trying to find sober-minded people. Like, most of you guys, energy fucking is not. That's why I really think you talk to me.
I appreciate that. A lot of people,
You guys, bro. Like, this is good, bro. I love you.
a lot of people don't have patience, man. That's the fruit of the spirit. Some people are like, oh, we ain't got time to kind of rise up and ride up.
That's why I do
Right, so what questions you got? You understand so we're not just saying, you understand how we know what it is like this? I just kind of told you that if you're a so-called black man that appears to have like we can prove it to the Bible. That's not just saying that we are, right? We can prove it to the Bible. How can you prove that you're Israelite? Bible verse to prove. Besides that, that's beautiful. I'm going to show you one Bible verse how we can prove that we're the Israelites and not the people that's in the land of Israel right now. But they call themselves Jewish. So if I say brother acting girlish, what does that mean? He acting like a girl. Somebody say they Jewish.
I caught right down the street.
See that? So I'll read this out. Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. One Bible verse to prove.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse number 68.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee unto Egypt.
Right, you know Moses, right? Moses told Pharaoh, let my people what? Let my people go. Right? He telling another man to let my people go, free them, what does that mean for the people? Right, exactly. So Moses is right here speaking to the Israelites. He's saying that you're going to go into Egypt. The definition of Egypt goes into the word Israel. Being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
100%.
Uncomfortable. Captivity. When you're looking at back of Dollar Bill, what you see? Evil, what else? Pyramid. Modern day Egypt. Right, well, pyramids, but those pyramids is in where? The Egypt. So Egypt is synonymous with slavery and bondage. It says the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, into slavery.
Again, with ships.
Right? Who went into slavery on ships? Like Spanish being Native Americans. Well, they came as indentured. I know that's what I'm saying. Indentured servants. They came over here to pay off the damn debt. That's not the same as going into chattel slavery, being stuck, right? Being taken from your own land. So, and the natives, they went into slavery on ships. So a lot of them went back over to Spain, Portugal, 1421, 1492, 1521. In those times, that's how they went into slavery and ships as well. That's just one, right? So that's how we can prove. We're gonna finish the verse. Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee unto Egypt.
Slavery.
Again, with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see no more again. And there ye shall return unto your enemies.
Be sold into your enemies. When they got off the slave ships, they were sold to the enemies, right? Right. So go ahead.
For by man and by woman, and no man shall buy you.
Right. Buy you being redeemed. right? We haven't been redeemed from this captivity. We're still in the land of our captivity. That's how we know we God chose people for the Israelites. That's how you can prove you get a flyer. Right? So YouTube, email if you got any questions, all right? Appreciate what's your name? Oh, all right, my praise so we're gonna be quick, fast, and a hurry. All right, I got one quick question. What's your ethnicity? Black. What about you? Black. You the same color as your fans? You dark, sis, but you ain't that damn dark. So, what's your ethnicity you in? African American. What about you? African American. All right, so that ain't come out to 1988. So your mom, Duke's grandma probably older than your nationality. So last one, third time a charm, they say. What's our nationality? What's our ethnicity? Remember, that came out in 1988. You can look it up. They tagged this 1988 by a man named Jesse Jackson. So we're not black, we're not African American. Who are we?
Good question.
So that's what we up here to teach. It's okay. We didn't know this information as well. So we up here to teach. No, that's just, do you find the word Haitian in the Bible? That's what the white man called them folks, our people, right? So we're going to show you who we are, because y'all know Jesus, right? What was his ethnicity? What did he look like? Mixed, black, Middle East, olive green. Nah, he was black, right? He had woolly hair like you, didn't he? So if he had woolly hair, looked like us, wouldn't that mean we come from the same bloodline? Right? So you think Jesus is white? Indian. We're going to show you real quick. Deuteronomy, or no, give me Leviticus, Romans 11, verse 1. We're going to show you real quick.
Go to Romans chapter 11, verse 1.
Bring it out.
I say then, have God cast away his people?
Do y'all know God got a chosen people? Y'all know that or no? You think everybody eat? Yeah, do you know God got a chosen people? Who do you think his chosen people is? Well, if you got a chosen, that's not saying everybody. You don't say everybody. Who do you think his chosen people is? Who look the best? Who dress the best? Who sing the best? Cook the best? Dance the best? Huh? So somebody cook better than grandma? Somebody look better than what nation of people look better than y'all? White woman look better than you? That's what I'm saying. Do the white man look better than us? That's what I'm saying. Do they jump the highest, dance the best? No, so you can tell that when you just turn on sports centers, you can tell it's a group of people the Most High God is dealing with. Like they favor. You believe that, sister? You believe? Okay, all right. So you kind of scared me, sister. God, I'm kind of looking kind of weary. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. Yeah, look, you got that cup, girl.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6, and it reads thus.
Bring it out.
But thou art holy people.
Right, it says, but thou art a holy people. Holy means set apart, different. You can just tell how we look, we different from everybody else. Now, we the strongest, we the smartest, we all that. Go ahead.
To the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So our message to y'all, take a flyer, that we the Hebrew Israelites. Right? You ever heard of the Hebrew Israelites? Check it out, scan the QR code, it's your history in the Bible. We're trying to get y'all back our heritage. You can't go down the street calling yourself black, sister, and brown. You can't say African American, that's two times. So what part of Africa?
Good question.
4 countries. So our nationality, our God-given nationality, we're the Israelites, right? That's your God-given nationality we try to teach y'all. Right? I know it's a lot going on downtown, it's a big life, and it's a lot going on, it's nice out, but what's more important, knowing who you are. So y'all God chosen people, right? With the Hebrew Israelites, y'all be safe, all right? All right, I'll pray some more time. All right? Hey, brother, can I get a flyer real quick? Going into our history. You ever heard of the Israelites?
Sure.
Right? So, did you know that the Israelites is God chosen people? Do you know who the Israelites is?
I
Right? If you had to pick a nation of people, right, out of all races, what nation of people would you say are God chosen people? The Israelites. Don't look up here. Don't look up here. Look at me. What nation would you say? Africa. Northern Africa. Good. Africa. All right, so in Deuteronomy, I'm going to show you one Bible verse, all right? I'll let you go. Give me Deuteronomy 28 verses there. You know Moses, right? Moses told Pharaoh, let my people what? And he's not talking to the whole world, right? He's talking about a particular group of people, right? And who is this people? The Israelites, right? So we're about to read Deuteronomy 28 chapter what Moses told the Israelites if they didn't follow God's commandments. This is one prophecy, which is now history, right? That happened that Moses talked about ancient days. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy 28 verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee unto Egypt.
Right, so he said, the Lord
I
shall
got
bring thee
somebody
into
over
Egypt.
here
Do you know
that
that
tomorrow
word
over
Egypt
there.
means?
But what time y'all out tomorrow?
Means
Shit.
you're stuck between a rock
I came
and a
out here. I
hard
was supposed to meet up with
place.
them, but I said I'm gonna come holler at
What you
you.
about to go? What you about to go do?
Huh?
What you about to go do?
Quick question, how did our people get over here?
Yeah, you know, you be out here like around 4 o'clock.
Tomorrow.
It might be 3. 3 o'clock, yeah.
I got a car now, bro. I'm about to drive.
So you do?
Yeah.
Hey, I need your number again. I got my phone. I seen a crackhead the other day, man. He looked just like you, bro. I was like, oh, man.
Don't say that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he looked just like you, man. He wasn't a crackhead, but he was like, you could tell he was going through it.
I'm gonna come out tomorrow, bro. Yeah, he's my boss. He's my boss, man.
Make sure you keep the God's commandments.
Yeah, I ain't even from drink. I'm just doing this with my boss.
Yeah, man, shoot me a text. I got your number in my phone. All right, whatever you say, bro.
So we got a literature, right? You got YouTube on there, right? You got email on there. You got any questions, hit us up. Learn more about your heritage. So if I ask you what your heritage is, what would you say? Nigerian. And what before Nigerian? Before it was? I got nothing else. Exactly. So we go back to the ancient days. Our heritage is the law, statutes, and commandments. That's our heritage. That's the days we used to keep, the dietary law, what we used to wear. These last days, we're waking up to our God-given nationality, right? And we didn't. Who are we?
That's right. Right.
Research King is one thing me telling you and showing you. It says that honor kings is a search out of matter. So you got to do your own research, all right? I'll praise the Most High God. What's your name, King? My name is Ife. I'll praise the Most High. Ariel. Nice to meet you, King. Be safe out here, all right? I'll praise the Most High. All right. What's going on, family? Y'all got